Most people don't make it in the car business. Why?
Because it's hard.
It's hard, yeah. Why don't most people make it? Because most people don't. I mean, I've been watching this for 45 years.
They don't understand it's a people's game.
No, that certainly could be part of it, yeah.
I think people get into it, and if you transition from like an hourly job and then everything based off of commission, if you don't, I think the fact that it's not a guaranteed check.
Most people don't like working on commission. That's a cold hard fact. Okay. The reason most people don't, I've been to 2 week-long interviewing schools where I was taught to ask questions so difficult they made me sweat. I can administer a number of behavioral profiles designed to give you a clue as to whether the person can make it in the sales world. I can tell you there is no interview question that can give you a clue as to whether someone's going to make it in the business or not. There is no test you can give, because what is required to make it in this business can't be determined in an interview. And what's required, you've already got a clue, so do you and so do you. You have to like it, okay? What's there to like? Well, you got to like working nights and weekends and holidays and on commission and being abused by consumers. Not everyone likes that. But the reason most people don't make it, you don't need to be a rocket scientist, all right? I don't know what the IQ in this room, average IQ in this room is, but I promise I'm 2 points below the average IQ in this room. Okay, I know how smart I am, and I'm not. But for whatever reason, I took a liking to the atmosphere. I found it to be exciting, okay? I didn't particularly like being abused by consumers, but now I get a kick out of it, okay? I can laugh because most consumers aren't very good at buying cars and trucks, and most consumers are scared when they're here. They're afraid of you, Marcus. They'll be afraid of you, Brendan. Ralph, they're going to be afraid of you too. The quicker a consumer sees you as a human being and not a car salesperson, the better off you are. That's why behaving like a stereotypical car salesperson is a ticket out of the business real quick. But if someone does like this business and they still fail, it's because they're not making decent money. It's a hard job. And by definition, if it's a hard job, you should make good money. If it's an easy job, you shouldn't. A counter person at McDonald's doesn't make a lot of money, but how difficult is that job?
Not very hard.
Not very hard, okay? But you guys have got a damn difficult job. And the best salespeople I come across, and I come across salespeople that make $250,000 to $500,000. I met a guy that makes $1 million a year selling cars. But the salespeople that make it in this business, they're tall, they're short, they're white, they're black, they're young, they're old, they're educated, they're non-educated. They come from every walk of life, But they become competent. They study their profession.
Hey,
Yeah.
was very good.
Look, salespeople have to train you. Ralph, you're going to have to train yourself. I'm going to tell you that right now. Trishawn, you're going to have to train yourself. Brandon, you're going to have to train yourself. All right? Have you had to train yourself to get this far?
Yeah.
Lavelle?
Yes.
Okay. There's tons of great sales training on YouTube. Not a guy by the name of Jonathan Dawson, who's local here, but he's a terrific young sales trainer. But you're going to have to train yourself, Trishawn. Okay? You got everything necessary to succeed in spectacular fashion in this business, but you have to develop sales skills. Okay?